Hi, this is Dan Pygott from Roller Page Sussex Pygott Properties, and welcome to your May market update. Now, first things first, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. My mom's been a huge inspiration in my life, continues to be so. My wife is the mom of my two beautiful children, and she continues to inspire me and do incredible things on a daily basis. So make sure you hug your mom, plan something this weekend, make some memories with them. Don't let this opportunity go by. Now, as for the market, it's more of what we've been talking about the last few months. The inventory continues to be high. The sales continue to be low, so there's lots of opportunity out there for the buyers as the market is a bit on the soft side. But a lot of the buyers continue to sit on the sidelines. We're seeing there's three types of buyers in our marketplace. One, we have buyer A, we'll call them. They're the motivated buyer. They've either had a job transfer, they've already sold their home. There's some sort of timeline that they need to move. Those people, they are buying, and they're buying aggressively when they see a new home that is good value in a great area that fits their needs. They will jump. They won't wait because they're afraid if they wait for maybe the price to come down, it might disappear and they don't have another opportunity. Now, buyer B, we'll call them. Those are the buyers that have been looking for a very long time. They're motivated, but they're looking for that perfect property. They may have been looking for 6, 12, 18 months, or even 2 years. Now, when the perfect home comes up for those people, they also will jump because they don't want to wait a couple weeks to see if the prices come down because they too don't want to miss out on the opportunity. Buyer C, that's everybody else. People that aren't super motivated, maybe they're afraid of the market because they've lost money in the stock market recently. The tariff wars have them concerned, any number of options, and they might be thinking the prices are going to come down later in the year. So they're looking, but they're not jumping in unless they see something that is incredibly great value, usually that's been on the market a long time. So with that in mind, even as a seller, if you price properly and you've got a unique, well-priced property in a great area, it goes, and it usually goes in a couple weeks. When you pass that 2 or 3 weeks on the market, it becomes very difficult. We've seen it with a bunch of our clients as well, and talking to other colleagues in the industry. Price reductions don't always help because if you miss that motivated group, they're on to the next new listing. So price your homes properly if you're a seller. Now, when we talk about listings being on the rise, we've done that a lot the last couple of months. What I want to focus on today is the sales. The sales are off. In Greater Vancouver as a whole, we're looking at month over year, I should say. So April last year to April this year, across Greater Vancouver, sales are down about 23%. And if we look at the 10-year seasonal average, it's down nearly 30%. So we're talking a lot less sales, which is why the prices are softening in a lot of our markets. The North Shore, it's the same thing. North Van Detached continues to be very strong. The sales April last year to April this year are only down about 4%, but condos, they're down about 18%. West Van, as it's been, we've been reporting for several months, it's quite slow. Your detached market, sales totals are down about 40%, and the condos are down like 58%. So a much slower market there. There's good value to be had if you're patient, and if you're willing to find a seller, can find a seller that's willing to negotiate with you. Now, for you buyers out there, as you're doing your market research, give us a call so we can give you the information of exactly what's going on. Because one of the stats that we like to look at is how long is a property on the market? And what gets reported to the general public is what we call days on market. And we're seeing those are sitting, depending on the marketplace, 20 to 30 days. What we can look at as realtors is the cumulative days on market. As you may be aware, listing agents were also often known to cancel and relist to reset our days on market. The cumulative days keeps a running total. And in some of the marketplaces, the average days on market versus the cumulative days on market are very different. So at any rate, there's a lot of information out there, stats to go through, market trends that we're starting to see. So if you're a buyer, you're a seller, you want to know more, give us a call. We're always happy to talk to you. Have a great month. Look forward to speaking to you next month.